All right, in 3, 2.
Good evening. I'm Tina Truth-Teller, a defense lawyer in Fabletown. Beside me, you'll see some of my more famous clients. The fable I'm about to tell you came straight from the mouth of one of my new clients, A. Wolf. As you know, a fable is a story that teaches a lesson. You've probably heard the story of the 3 little pigs who left their mom, built houses, and were almost eaten by the big bad wolf. That's the pig's version of the story. My client asked Jon Scieszka and Lane Smith to write the true story of the 3 little pigs so you could hear the truth. Well, my client, Alexander T. Wolf, had a terrible cold, but he was kindly making a birthday cake anyway for his dear old granny. Suddenly he ran out of sugar. What could he do but go to the first pig's little house to ask to borrow some? As soon as he got there, he knocked on the door, and his nose started to itch. Well, he huffed, he puffed, he sneezed a great sneeze, and the house fell down. Lying in the middle of all that straw was the first little pig. My client could not let a perfectly good ham dinner go to waste, so he ate it. Well, on he went to the second little pig's house because he still needed sugar. The second little pig's house was made of sticks. Well, my client got ready to knock on the door, and another big sneeze erupted from his mouth. Well, the little stick house fell down, and you're not going to believe it, but the second little pig was a goner too. Mr. A. Wolf does not believe in wasting food, so he had a second dinner. Well, on he went. He still had to get the sugar for Granny's cake, so he went to the third little pig's house, which was a brick house. He knocked and knocked and knocked, and that rude little pig would not open the door. He started to sneeze. He huffed, he puffed, and he sneezed, but nothing happened. Suddenly he heard the voice of the third little pig, "And your old granny can sit on a pin." Well, what would you do if your granny was insulted? He kind of went a little bit crazy. He admits that. He huffed and he puffed, and he huffed and he puffed because he was so upset about that insult. All that noise brought the cops out because he was making a real scene. All he wanted was a cup of sugar, but the news reporters took that and ran with it and began calling him the Big Bad Wolf, a name that has stuck to this day. What is the moral of this fable? That's for you and Mr. Wolf's jury to decide. Now, if you enjoyed the true story of the 3 little pigs, you might also like The Stinky Cheese Man and The Frog Prince Continued by Jon Scieszka. Hello? Hello? Guys, I've got to go. This call is from Goldilocks, who's been accused of breaking into the 3 Bears' house. I'll fill you in on the details later.